And Missourians are going to reject that. But the man that they're going to put in her place is someone who the world knows now. Because in the midst of what was a crisis for the press and others, he kept his head down, kept his family together, kept working. And I used to text him and talk to him during that time especially, and he never wavered. Got more and more tired, I'll admit, I noticed, but he never wavered. And he didn't waver because he knew, not that he was on a mission, but that he was trying to serve and do the right thing, no matter the result. And today we're 90 some odd hours, and the world will look again, and they will see Senator Todd Akin.
I just want to say, first of all, thank you all for coming out and all the work that you're doing to take back this country and to do the right thing. You know how things are looking in the state of Missouri. Looks good with the Romney campaign. We think they're doing very strong. And all the way down the line, we're very encouraged what's going on. If you really think about it, I almost feel sorry for Claire McCaskill and Romney, because, Claire McCaskill and Obama, because if you take a look at their record, tell me, would you want to run on a record when you promise, after spending $787 billion, you tell people that they're going to have a 5 or 6% unemployment, and instead you stack up over 43 months the record of the Great Depression? I don't think I'd want to run on that record, do you? And then you got, of course, you got the wonderful, not only the stimulus bill, it was successful for Claire. She got $20 million for her own family in that thing. And then you take a look at some of the other different things that have been record-wise. They said they're going to cut the deficit in half, and instead they tripled it. They're only off times 6. I'm not so sure I'd want to. And would you want to run after everybody in Missouri? 71% said we don't want Obamacare. And then they turn around and she votes for the silly thing and says, well, you'll get to like it if you just, sort of grit your teeth and go through it, I wouldn't want to run on a record like that. She doesn't either. And that's the reason why she wants to talk about anything other than the record. But I think the people of our state, we've been getting around. I have never seen the level of enthusiasm or fire that we're seeing around the grassroots in this state. And that's one of the things that I think is really, really encouraging. And that gives me the reason to think that we're going to have some really great victories on Tuesday. But it's not time to quit when you're almost to the finish line. And so I want to give you a little lesson from Todd's poor political past, being such a stalwart candidate to win Congress by 56 votes, okay? Look, these votes are important, and I don't want anybody else up here. I want everybody to win, but I don't want you to go through what I did. Because I won and lost and won and lost over about 2.5, 3 hours of election day in the year 2000. Now, we don't want anything that close. It's hard on the cardiovascular systems, eh? And so what you need to do are the basic things that you can help and that you have been doing. The phone calling is fantastic. And don't underestimate just talking to your family and your friends. Make sure they get out to vote. And talk to the people you can influence, because it makes all the difference in the world. And we don't want to see any of these great candidates lose by just a couple of votes. We'll all be kicking ourselves. So I encourage you. There are a lot of fantastic people that have served our state here. A lot of great volunteers. We love you all. God bless you, and thanks.
Thank you, Todd.